It just isn't going anywhere. I feel like the whole second half of 2024 has just been like constant dystonia somewhere in my body. Also, you'll have to let me know. I've got the mic on, so you'll have to let me know if it's okay. Wait. Oh yeah, it is on. So my hand, that just happened today, to be fair. That probably happened about 4 p.m. today. It's now 11 p.m, so it's been a few hours. But then my right leg, it's been all the way down my right leg for, I think this is the 3rd day. And I've got physio tomorrow morning, so not gonna lie, I'm absolutely, like, actually dreading it. I'm really not looking forward to it. But you know, we'll see how it goes. The mic works really well. Good! That is the plan. Oh, thank you. Right back at you. Finally make it to your live. Hello! This is actually probably going to be quite a short one, unfortunately. The earrings colour matches your top. It wasn't an accident. I love these earrings. I love these earrings so much. Is it too quiet? Because I can like hold it here. Go to bed, it's so late. It's like 11, isn't it? It's probably a bit after. Wait, no, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. It's not that late though. What colour is your hair? It is currently blue. It is currently blue. Yeah, it's 10:50 p.m. I mean, I guess it's late, but it's not like too late to say go to bed. Watching this while I was writing a Christmas list. Awesome. I've given my mum my Christmas list already. I don't usually have a list, to be honest. Sorry. Yeah, I've just realised the mic will pick up all of my crunching and jaw noises, so I do apologise about that. What camera do you have? This is just my phone. It's got the effect on that makes the background blurred so it looks a bit more professional. Have I what? Given you my list? Yeah, I sent it to you because I've got it on my phone. Does the mic make it easier to hear? I mean, for you, the quality of my voice should be better. I'm so sorry if that bothers people. It bothers me, but I've just realised it's probably much worse through a microphone. Oh, and wheezing. It picks up like every bit of noise, I'm pretty sure. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. I have the iPhone 15 Pro, I think. Like, it's a fairly... Well, I've just got a notification from TikTok. The gift sent in this live hit an all-time high in 30 days. Brilliant. That's pretty cool. I did notice that when I was with Max and Harvey, the gifts went crazy. Thank you so much. It should be clearer. Like, when I've listened back to videos where I've used the mic, and it's much more like there's not much background noise. I don't know. It should be different. Especially like if I whisper, you should be able to hear it pretty good, I think. But this isn't an ASMR live stream, so I'm not gonna do that. Love the gingerbread earrings. Thank you. They're like one of my favourite pairs. Thanks, Laura. It is super clear. Awesome. Because usually if I was to whisper on a live stream without the mic, it would be really quiet. But if I whisper like this, it should be like a decent volume. You look really good today. Have you been feeling well? Thank you. No, I've been quite unwell today, actually. Will you be releasing Christmas stuff in your shop? Yes, I have some stuff going on down here. Like, I mean, like on my floor, not in a weird way. Hopefully that whistling isn't really loud through this either. I get really paranoid now that my tics and stuff, especially whistling, are really loud in the microphone. I don't know. Or it sounds fine. Yeah, so I will give you a... Thank you! I will give you a bit of a sneak peek, actually. Actually, no, wait. If we get up here... Okay, if we get to 50k likes, I will show a couple pairs of Christmas earrings. I wasn't going to show anyone, but if we can get it moving up here, then I will. Oh. That thing makes me laugh so much. Max, thank you. Oh, I felt really cringy doing that. Get this to 50k and I'll do it. But yeah, there we go. I'm not giving this stuff away for free. Normally whispering really bothers me, but for some reason yours doesn't. Oh, thanks. I mean, yeah, that's a compliment. Yeah, I'm not a fan of whispering either, like whispering ASMR. It just makes me, you know. I know it was, I don't usually do that. It's since being with Max and Harvey, but I don't know, it keeps things going, doesn't it? I'm not bringing out any Christmas t-shirts or jumpers or anything, just because we still have stock from last year and it's super expensive for me to... Yeah, mum! It's super expensive for me to produce them and order them because we bulk buy them and then we sell them, and so if we don't sell all the ones from last year, then like, do you know what I mean? So because we've still got Christmas sweaters available, I'm not doing any Christmas clothing this year. However, I am bringing out Christmas earrings for the first time, and some Christmas art bits, which I'm still working on the art stuff, but I do have a few Christmas earrings sorted. The blue in my hair is the Rockabilly blue from Manic Panic, but it's kind of like, this is it after a good few washes. In the beginning it was much darker. No, nobody, well, somebody did make this, but no, I bought it like this. Is it fine if I put this back on? Like, it should still be, but I don't have to hold it. How long have you been live? Like 5-10 minutes, I think. Not very long. I don't know. I don't have very good sense of time. Your hair looks lovely. Thank you. Tapping is clapping, guys. Oh my god, yeah, that's what Max and Harvey say to get the likes up. I can't do stuff like that. Like, I would love the engagement and stuff, like, oh, keep tapping the screen, guys, but I don't know how people say that and feel good about themselves. How do people do that? I was going to show you some Christmas cards that I got the other day, but actually I want to keep it a surprise, because for anyone who buys a bit of my Christmas merch or a pair of Christmas earrings or whatever, a Christmas art piece, I'm going to write in a personalised Christmas card for them. And I kind of want to keep it a surprise for you guys, so yeah, how do people do it? I don't know how people do it. I mean, I think Max and Harvey do it sort of like, you know, ironically, but it still works. Like, it does get people tapping the screen, but then there's, oh, I don't know how to do it. Like, it's like, I don't think I've ever once in my life said, you know, click that follow button, click that like button. You know, I don't think it's so uncomfortable to say. Love your eyeliner, thank you. I've probably said, like, you know, if you've enjoyed this, then, you know, like the video or whatever, but it's just weird, isn't it? Social media is such a weird world. Okay, I was gonna varnish these, but I like and subscribe, I know, right? I need a paintbrush, and I haven't got one on me. Thank you. There is not much in there, but I can still work with that. I just need to varnish a couple of art pieces. Oh, we're actually nearly at 50k. And then I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna show you 2 pairs of earrings, that's all you're getting. I use straighteners to curl my hair, which sounds completely ridiculous, but you know, it's a thing. What music do you listen to calm down? Probably Aurora if I wanted to calm down for any reason. Yeah. Aurora and Disney. Your mum's a cunt. Sorry. Whistling is a super common tic. Hi! I don't know many people with Tourette's that don't have the whistling tic. Have you ever used a power wheelchair? No, I haven't. I kind of... The thing about wheelchairs is that you can't have one wheelchair. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you. Who was that? Oh, it doesn't have your name in it. Thank you. Lesbian. You can't find one wheelchair that is completely perfect. Like, I have 2 wheelchairs, but one of them, like, I don't... Because I got a new wheelchair earlier this year, and it's so good for me, but then it's flawed in other ways. And then my wheelchair that I had before that was not so good for me because my feet lost circulation in it. And I got a really sore bum after I'd been in it a few hours, whereas my new one I don't. But you can't find one perfect wheelchair that will do everything. Do you know what I mean? Which is frustrating. Because I would love a wheelchair where I just do that and I can go, and then I don't have to actually push myself. If my arms, if, you know, today I struggled to wheel myself around the shops because of this. If I just had a thing, then I could just sit there and do that and it'd be way easier. But then those ones are usually bigger, so it's harder to fit through aisles of shops and stuff. Like, it's just, can't find the perfect one. Okay, as promised, we got to 50k, so I'm going to show you 2 pairs of Christmas earrings. I'm just going to choose which ones. Okay, I have chosen 2. They're not my 2 favourites, I just think they're 2, well, to be fair, I do quite like them. They make power chair attachments. I know, but that's like another 3 grand or something. I don't know, it's just, it's so much money. I know there's attachments, but everything is so expensive. Even if I was to get another wheelchair, it would be another 1,000 at least. Or even if I wanted an add-on to the chair that I currently have, that would also be a lot of money. It's just frustrating. Okay, so the first pair that I'm going to show you, I made these, by the way. These are little, I don't know if they're gingerbread or just teddy bears. These ones, I'm hoping that you can see these. Let me, I have like a medical fund from donations and fundraising events that I've had in person. But I do use it for medical stuff like wheelchairs and stuff like that, but I kind of need most of it to be for actual treatment because that's when it goes up in the thousands. But yeah, there's these little teddy bears, and then these, I put some little beads on the side. So there's those ones. I think they're pretty cute. So there's pair number 1. And then the next pair, oh my god, they will be on my website, yes, pretty soon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some earrings on, and then because the art is taking me longer, because it does, I will put that on later. And then the second pair and final pair, which I'm going to show you today, these look really simple, but I will show you. So, the light is sort of, the camera's sort of changing these, but these are like pearls. And I did these because I thought they looked just like Christmas baubles. They're like a metallic pearl and pink, but the camera's sort of changing the colours and the texture of them. But yeah, little Christmas baubles. yeah. But trust me, they look way Christmassy, yeah. Way more Christmassy in person because they're like pearls. They look just like Christmas baubles that you put on a tree. So yeah, there's the two. These are stainless steel, I think. Or maybe that's... I believe so. Meow. Jeez. Fucking hell. I think that was that. Well, that is the longest whistle I've ever done. That was impressive. Flex. Thank you for the roses. That was so long. I didn't even realise how long it was because I was just reading comments and then I was like, I've been doing this a while. I'm struggling to catch my breath. That's when I realised how long it was. How many tattoos have you got? 0. I woke my dog up. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, sure. They don't look that pearly on here. Maybe if I turn these lights down. Just bear with me a second. Maybe it'll pick up the... They still look a bit different, but... Yeah. They're so simple, but like... Thank you, Anna. They're so simple, but... very Christmassy. I swear you had like 4 to 5 tattoos. I might have, but if you see any tattoos on me, they're never real. I can't have real tattoos, so... Thank you! Thanks for all the gifts. Thanks, Sienna, I think so. Please don't spam, please don't spam. I've explained this quite a lot, but I do get new people asking all the time. I can't have real tattoos because I was born with a heart defect and the risk of infection is apparently too high and too risky. Maybe there'll be some point in the future where I have my heart checkup and they're like, yep, you can have one. But I don't see that happening. Cara, thank you. I see. Do you get migraines with seizures at all? I'm struggling right now to get a diagnosis. Do you mean like you have a migraine when you feel a seizure coming, or like after a seizure? I used to... Oh my goodness, sorry. I used to have really bad migraines when I was a teenager. It was kind of one of my first symptoms, but we didn't really think that much of it. They were quite severe. They caused like blindness. Temporary blindness, obviously. But it never... I didn't have seizures at that point. It depends. Is it a really bad headache or is it a migraine? Because they're different. It could be part of like having an aura. Beans! Yeah, you can change them and everything, but you know, they fade and then they start to look like this and they look a bit crap and they're not permanent. But the fact that tattoos are permanent is slightly scary. Like, how can you ever be fully content with something on your body for your whole life? Like, it's just weird to me. What if you're like 50 and you're suddenly like, why did I do that? It's so painful and expensive to get them removed. I just wouldn't go through the hassle of it, but yeah, I would like a tattoo anyway. I feel like I'm trying to talk myself out of it to feel better, but it's not working. I love your eyes. Oh, thank you. Wankers. Sorry, I'm listening to my dad talking. Yeah, boy. Favorite animal that isn't a pet? Pandas. Thank you. Thanks, Max. Does the jaw tick hurt? It looks painful. It's uncomfortable. Obviously because of the crunching. Yeah, my jaw's a bit of a dodgy one, but beans. Did you re-pierce your ear where the hole closed up? No, you wedded it fine. No, the one that closed up was my thirds. No, that closed up ages ago. Nothing is going through that. Not without intense pain anyway. It's not even a hole anymore. You can't even like feel where it was or anything. So yeah. If that's the one that you were thinking of. I mean, that's the only one that's closed up, so thanks for the roses. How have your seizures, have they calmed down a bit lately? Yeah, I guess so. They're still around, but I guess they're better than they were, you know, like in comparison to September or something. Thank you. Nature photography. I do like taking photos of stuff. I don't think I would like fully go into photography as a hobby. Yeah, this was an ink box tattoo. Are you reading any new books? I haven't actually started one yet, but I think this is the one that I'm going to read next. And then for December, I've got this one. So I'm going to try and finish this one before December. I've been really slow at reading books lately. Stomach cramp. Like really slow. Tits! We had a little bit of snow, which is now ice. We didn't have loads. Meow! Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. Are you able to get piercings while you're ticking? Yeah. Which one did I get while ticking? Which one was it? I don't know which one it was. One of the... I don't remember now. Maybe this one? Or was it... No. But anyways, yes you can. If I was having a really, really bad tick day, I'd probably try and take some medication to calm it down just so that it's a little bit easier. Yeah, boy! Trying to work out your accent. I'm northern. I'm northern. I'm in the north of the UK. I was recognised by a woman at the shopping till in Home Bargains yesterday with my brother. And she was like, oh, I didn't know you were from around here. She was like, you're not from here though, are you? You're from down south, like you've got a southern accent. And I was like, no, I'm very much... I didn't fart, by the way, it's my thumb on a thing down there. Anyways, I was like, no, I'm very, very much northern. But she was convinced that I was southern. I was like, no. My friends are southern, they say grass and path. And bath and pars, and I'm like bath, grass, path. Oh, Aspen, thank you. That's really sweet. My favourite piercing, all of them. I don't know, I can't decide. I do like this one. I always want to change the thing in it though. At the moment it's a little purple moon, but I do like a little silver stud, although they always fall out. And I do like the hoops, but it like depends. Thanks for the roses. My earrings are from Etsy. I got them from Etsy either last year or the year before, but I love them so much. They're made from polymer clay, I'm pretty sure. Obsessed with them. Cook, not kook, and book, not book. Yeah. Although technically 2 O's does make an oo sound, so technically we're saying it wrong, but thank you so much for all those roses. Thank you. I do live with my mum, yes. I need to write it down because I keep forgetting, but I do have a baking video lined up where I make some apple and cinnamon muffins. I keep forgetting, I need to write it down. Cunt chicken! I've had so many comments about my fringe recently. It's really weird. I don't know if it's all from the same like person or that really wants me to have a fringe again, but I've had so many people ask me about it. I would 100% get a fringe again. Yeah, I think it suited my face. It's just that there was times when I didn't like it. So for example, okay, I'm trying to think of an example. For example, when it was windy and you have a fringe and then it all just suddenly goes to the side and you look really stupid, or it all suddenly blows up and you look like really stupid. And then times when it was greasy and it would just go like that rather than like, you know, nice. A fringe has pros and cons, but yeah, I did like having one. I think it suited me. Plus it covered up my forehead, so like if my forehead was dry or rashy, it was just nicely covered up. Wait, I'm confused. Do you know Sky? I'm really confused now. The bunnies are great. They're doing good, thank you. Do the space buns give you hair loss? No, I don't think so, but I've had hair loss since I was 14, 15. Because I got a few gingerbread decorations for my room, and I've got... Doesn't everyone say gingerbread like that? Gingerbread? Gingerbread? Gingerbread. Anyways, I have a gingerbread pillow over there, and I said to Mum, the one thing that I want, like on my list for my room, is some gingerbread bed sheets. So, I know, but do you say gingerbread with an accent? Gingerbread. Like, how do other people say it? From Scotland? Gingerbread? Okay, I'm overthinking this now. Anyways, yeah, so I got this and it's so cute. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic. Like, it just... Well, to be honest, I'm struggling with nausea at the moment, so this is actually making me feel a bit sick looking at the food, but it is really, really cute. I got it... Mum, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got this in the range. I think. Oh, and this one, look at the pillowcase. This one has a little bell on it. How did the school help your panic attacks, if they did? Yeah, they did, to be fair. There was one time that I had one in the PE changing rooms. And I was late for class because one of my friends had a medical emergency, and because I was late, and then I knew that I had to go into the PE hall while everyone was already there, and that was a major trigger for my social anxiety at the time. I wouldn't go into a room if there was already people in there. So I got myself changed in the PE changing rooms, and I was literally just pacing. I was pacing and shaking because I was like 20 minutes late for class, so like everything had already started ages ago. Woohoo! And then a friend came in and was like, oh, Evie, are you okay? And you know how you can hold yourself together until someone says, are you okay? And then you just completely break down? Yeah, that happened. Tanya, thank you so much. And then that was one of my first panic attacks. I think it was my first. Yeah, it was bad. I was literally unresponsive. And then someone went out to get the teacher, and so like everyone started crowding around me. It was really awkward, but At the time, my PE teacher didn't really know how to handle it. I think she was a bit confused from what I remember. But then afterwards I was taken to a private room, which was still really awkward because I had to walk through the cafeteria while hyperventilating, and like it was lunchtime, so that was awkward. I was taken to a private room and they were making me like walk around the room in circles. It was a pretty small room, and then like breathing and all that stuff. Yeah, boy. But I did, my head of year, who was the main person who dealt with all my issues in school, he saw me have one several times and he was always really lovely. In fact, one time he came over to me. I was like sat at a table. Again, it was triggered because I was late for assembly and I would have had to go into the assembly hall in front of hundreds of students already sat down. And the layout of our assembly hall, all the students sat here, the door is here, so I would have had to go like that in front of everyone. Again, major trigger for social anxiety in school. I think a lot of people will relate to this in school. So like I couldn't do it. I just sat outside the hall and I started crying. I don't know why I'm laughing, it's actually a horrible memory. It was when it was all starting, my pants were starting. And I had my head in my hands, and then I started hyperventilating, shaking, etc, etc. And he literally came over, sat opposite me and was like, having a bad day. I was like, yeah. And so he took me into a lesson with him because he had stuff to do. And he took me with him. And I sat in a corner of a sixth form lesson and he just kind of kept looking at me and checking on me, and yeah, he was really sweet actually. I had my first seizure when I was 16, so the panic attacks I'm talking about, I was 14, 15 in secondary school. My seizures started when I was 16, 17 in college, so a few years after. I don't think I've got any drinks left. Do you think? I'm not going to comment on that. I think people know the answer to that, but I'm not going to comment on it. Yeah, boy. I would have panic attacks whenever I was late. Yeah, it's a pretty common thing for students, I think. There was times where I was late for class because I was in a meeting with my head of year, like a checkup, like for my mental health, checking on me and stuff, and that would make me late for class. So I'd get there, realise the lesson's been going on for half an hour, go to the toilet and just hide in the cubicle until the lessons were over. And so it would be like, I missed that entire class, but I would just say, oh, I was with my head of year the whole time. So I just hide in the toilet until the bell rang. And I'm like, oh, next class. Yeah, it was not a good time. But we got through it. Mum, just send me a text whenever you want me to. I'm not sure what time it is, actually. Been on here more than half an hour, though, I think. I know you sing, but do you play any instruments? Would you like to? I can play a little bit of ukulele. Yeah, boy. And I can play the Inside Out theme tune on a piano. Yeah, boy. But that is it. Shit, my stomach then. Wankers. Yep. Hey. An instrument that I would love to be able to play like completely fluently. Sorry, my thing, my tripod is new and I still haven't gotten used to it, so it keeps like slipping. An instrument that if I could just clip my fingers and I had like top level of, it would be guitar. I feel like it would go well with my voice as well. You can hear my voice is quite soft spoken, a little bit raspy, and I feel like a guitar would just go perfectly with my voice and I could just sing like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a song. I won't let these little things slip out of my mouth. I don't know why I chose that song, it's really sad, especially now, but anyways, yeah, little guitar. But I really struggle with playing instruments and like remembering. It's just not my, what's the word? It's not something that I'm naturally gifted at. Like sign language, I'm quite naturally gifted at that. Gymnastics, I was, you know, toot toot. That's me tooting my own horn. I was very naturally gifted at gymnastics. Just some things come naturally. Playing instruments is not one of those things. My forte, I guess so, yeah. That's such a weird word, like, my forte. Forte. It's like saying 40, but with a really weird accent. Forte. Late night live streams getting weird. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah, boy. Just watched your Max and Harvey video. Thank you. I hope you liked it. I don't know if you can hear me scratching because I've got a mic on, but yeah, boy. I hope you liked it. I had fun editing it. Yeah, boy. I think it turned out all right. Although there is a pretty big spelling mistake at the very, very end, so just ignore that. I say bring and it's supposed to say being, but to be fair, it was probably autocorrect. Meow. At 16, when you had your first seizure, did they blame it on mental health? That's my experience right now. Yeah. Yes, they did indeed. From the very, very first one, that's what they said it was, I'm pretty sure. I remember in the beginning, actually, they were testing for diabetes and stuff like that. They were a little bit worried about diabetes, but obviously that was negative. But yeah. Yeah, boy! I've been saying that a lot. Hello. Was your arm still itchy from the max? Itchy? I'm confused. Is my arm still itchy from the Max and Harvey live? What does that mean? Epilepsy doesn't come with tics, no. Epilepsy, thank you. Oh, another Evie, thank you. Epilepsy can come with muscle twitches, which is like part of the epileptic activity. Like, for example, myoclonic seizures can look a lot like tics, but epilepsy can come with, you're scratching your arm for ages in the live. Was I? Oh yeah, I think I was. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's because I shaved the hair on my arms for an award night in October, and it's still growing back in and it's still itchy. But don't judge me, okay? I shaved my arms because you can see how naturally thick and dark my hair is. So now imagine that on my arm. I hate it so much. Paige, hey my lovely, we were literally just talking about epilepsy. That sounded really bad, like... that sounded really bad. Obviously, I'm not gonna explain myself because it's gonna sound worse, but you know why I said that when you came in here. I'm your guy. Exactly. Someone said to me, does epilepsy cause tics? And I said, no it doesn't, but it can cause like twitches related to epileptic activity that look like tics. Sorry, I've had like a tickle in my throat and now I sound like a man. They slap a label on you and it's so hard to get away with once they know you don't have epilepsy. For sure. I still can't get rid of my FND label. It's affected me to this day. I thought I'd gotten rid of it, and then I had that admission in September and they slapped it back on my notes again. Yeah, myoclonic seizures, that's what I was talking about. Myoclonic seizures can look like tics, but it's not like the same as Tourette's, which I think is what that person was trying to ask. Yeah, boy! Do you crochet? No, I do not. I bought this, if that's what you're asking. Oh, sorry about that. Hey. Sorry if this isn't relevant and it's sort of odd, but you remind me of a cozy Winters as a person. Well, ain't that just so darn sweet? What is going on with me in this life? I keep saying weird shit. Yes, that is very, very sweet. It's not odd at all. Thank you, I appreciate that. That is a very nice comment. Hello. I think talking about the danger of FND for Pandas Pan's awareness was received so wrong but was necessary. Do you think it was received wrong? I don't know, I haven't looked at the comments for it recently. I know some people... It's such a hard thing to talk about because it's not me saying everyone diagnosed with FND actually has PANS or encephalitis. It's just me saying that it happens way too much. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I'm tired, as you can tell. It's a topic that I could talk about for ages. I don't have time to even touch on it in this live stream, but it is something that needs talking about because it needs to change. Like, it's been going on far too long and it just seems to be getting worse. FND diagnoses are getting so much more common and it's not right. You can't... Exactly, Paige. Exactly. Your mum's a cunt. Aww, that comment is so sweet. I'm sorry that you're lonely, but I'm glad that my lives make you feel a bit better. And thank you for the gifts. I am sorry if I have missed any. Thank you. I say to myself all the time, Evie, when I... I actually don't say that as much as I used to. I still do every now and then, but it used to be like daily, multiple times a day. See, now my arm's itchy and I think it's because someone made me aware of it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. The tick's always mild. No, not always, but I feel like at the, you know, for the past, maybe, has it been a year? I'm not sure. For the past good few months, my tics have been pretty mild, sort of like this. But then there's times where they go and I still need, you know, like emergency medication at times. And just on a daily basis I cope with them a lot better than I used to. It's not even about me coping, it's the fact that the severity and power of them has changed, which is amazing. They weren't going to stay severe forever. What do you drink the most? Apple and blackcurrant squash. Love your recent video with your mum. Thank you. We actually have another one coming out that we filmed today. It's not another suspect video, so, you know, don't get too excited. Beans! But it is another trend, and hopefully it'll still be good. Evie. Yeah, they do. It is kind of a little bit from Wally. But it's weird because I've had that tic for years, but then I met Max. And sometimes if I have a seizure, he will be like, Evie, like, to, you know, like, talk to me. I don't know, it's really cute that he does it, but it's weird because he says it exactly the way that I tic it. I don't know if any of you have seen the video of Max helping me through some sort of weird seizure-y episode. It was really dull. I wasn't even convulsing or anything. I was just sitting there completely, like, lifeless. Just, like, unresponsive, like, for literally by about an hour. It was so boring for him. And he's like, Evie. I don't know. He's really cute. I've got really awesome friends, honestly. She live far from Max and Harvey. 4 hours. I have to take 2 trains and it's 4 hours in total. First train, 3 hours. Actually, it's over 4 hours because the first train is exactly 3 hours. Then we get a taxi, which is about 20 minutes. Then we get another train from another station, which is 50 minutes. So it's like over 4 hours. So yeah, we live far away. I'm hopefully seeing them next month, which I keep pestering them about. I'm like, you will see me next month, you will. Otherwise I'm kicking off. Thank you. Okay, right, I will be 5 minutes because it's late and I need to start getting ready for bed. Is it when you're on the roller coaster? No, that was with Harvey. You can't actually hear anything that we were saying. It wasn't a roller coaster, it was a ride. It literally just went up and down, that was it. But no, you can't hear what you were saying to me. I don't even remember what you were saying, I was just away with the fairies. But no, the video I'm talking about is me and Max on the sofa and I'm in one of his blue hoodies. And I'm basically just going like this. With a little bit of like, I don't even know. I take the mick out of myself when I have seizures and I shouldn't. That is so sweet. I love that. My live streams do feel like a FaceTime, I think. That's what I really like. Whee! How old were you when you first experienced symptoms? This all kicked off when well, it all properly kicked off when I was 14. Oh, you're talking about when we were in a room full of people with Tourette's. Yeah, that was good. Is this when Max says your foot's looking good and Sam... Sorry, it's leaning. And Sam tells him off. Huh? Ow, stomach cramp. Stomach cramp. Fuck, okay. If you're thinking about the video where I just had a seizure and Mum's on one side of me and Harvey's on the other, and I can't put my foot fully flat on the floor. Bollocks. I'm so sorry, my speech is awful today. Well, recently I've been stammering a lot, but... And he's like, that's looking good, that. And I'm like, Harvey? Is that the one that you're thinking of? It wasn't the video I was talking about, but that's another great video. Are your treatments working? Yes and no. Yes, it is working, but it's not... I don't know how to word it. Basically, I have over 7 infections in my blood. And brain inflammation. So the treatment isn't super simple. It's really, really hard to treat. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I wonder how many times I've said that in this live stream. It's been a lot. Meow. Is there any other conditions that have these symptoms beside FND or pandas? I mean, Lyme disease can mimic Parkinson's for some people, fibromyalgia. Lyme disease is called, like, it's got a nickname, the Great Imitator. Yeah, boy, that's kind of its famous nickname because it can mimic so many different conditions. I know the fibromyalgia is a main one because Lyme disease in the early stages can cause a lot of pain in the joints and everything. I actually never had that much. I seem to just skip right to... I mean, obviously I didn't, but it felt like I skipped right to... Yeah, boy, late stage Lyme. It was Max that I used to call gay all the time. Yeah, occasionally, just not as much as I used to. I do call him that on the live stream though. It's in a recent TikTok. Yes, they can be completely curable, but yeah, the key is catching them early, which unfortunately was not the case with me. I have a couple that are chronic. Some of them aren't chronic. They're what's the opposite of chronic again? Like, what's the word that I'm thinking of? Like, I don't remember. Acute. Thank you. She a cutie. Oh my god, no, not terminal, no. I think there was 3 that were chronic and then a few others that were acute. So presumably the acute ones can be treated much easier. Maybe I don't know. I haven't had the levels checked for a while, but hopefully they should have gone down at least a bit by now. Yeah, boy. Sorry. I saw you in Aurora concert 2 years ago. Oh, awesome. God, was that 2 years ago? Yeah, it will have been actually. That was amazing. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. My earrings are from Etsy. Absolutely obsessed with them. Okay, I think I am gonna come off now. It hasn't been as short as I thought it was going to be actually, but it also hasn't been as long as my last live, which was literally 2 hours. Longest live stream I've ever done. Yeah, boy. I am going to be uploading some clips from that live stream soon, because if you missed it, my older brother Joshua came in and did it with me for literally about 20 minutes. He sat with me and we answered questions and we had a good time. So I'm going to take some clips of it and make some TikToks out of it, so it should be good if you want to see that. A brother reveal, because he hasn't been on my page for a long time. And even then he's probably only been on it like 3 times in total the whole time that I've had TikTok / Musical.ly. But yeah. Okay, thanks everyone. I hope you all sleep well. Next time I go live, I will try and do it, the voice cameo of Younger Bro. Yeah, exactly. Next time I go live, I will do it earlier so that I can stay on for longer, and more people tend to come in when it's slightly earlier as well, because this is a very strange time. Okay, thank you so much for the gifts and the likes and the love and the compliments and everything. Yes, more videos coming to TikTok soon. I'm just busy editing. Good night everybody, lots of love, thank you.